Good afternoon. My name is Bill Zanoni, and I'm a volunteer with the Park County Environmental Council. And we're doing our best to get urgent information to community residents in regards to the issues from the terrible flood event. One of the questions that a lot of folks have that have experienced flood damage or water damage from the flood is how to navigate the insurance process. And we've got Sarah Skofield here from State Farm Insurance to help provide some general information on things to consider and give us some information that will hopefully help people. And I just want to let everyone know that we're recording this event. And so if you couldn't make it live, we'll put it out on social media so that you can view it at a later time that works better for you. So Sarah, take it away.
All right, thanks for having me, Bill. Again, my name's Sarah Skofield. I'm a local business owner. I have a State Farm Insurance office here in Livingston. And I apologize if I start coughing in the middle of this interview. I am currently at home quarantining for COVID. So I'll do my best to be clear without hacking all over you guys. So Bill reached out to me, PCEC reached out to me to do just a little general information about what to do and how to proceed with filing for an insurance claim and the resources available to help with getting some funds to help with cleanup and replacing lost items and also potentially lost income due to this event. So the first thing I wanted to let people know is that generally speaking, most homeowners insurance, most property insurance policies, unfortunately, do not cover flood. And flood is typically, the easiest way to think about it is water, surface water. So waters that already touch the ground and then enters your home is in insurance land considered a flood event. And that's typically not covered. But it is a good idea to reach out to your insurance company in any case and let them know about the damage that has happened and get a claim started. Because even if there is no coverage, a lot of times the insurance companies will provide you with some kind of letter verifying whether or not you have coverage, and you can use that documentation to help you file a claim through FEMA and also the Small Business Administration. So the steps that you typically want to do when you file an insurance claim is, number one, you will have to document damage to the interior and exterior of your property. So when you are able to get access to your property safely, you can go around and just take some photos of the outside, maybe of where the floodwaters entered your home, either through a crawl space or a door or what have you. And then also take some general photos of what damage occurred to inside the home, not just to the home itself, but also to your personal property, because that's all going to come in useful when you file your claim. The other thing is that you just want to make sure, as I said before, you just want to make sure that you're safe going back to the property. So you want to make sure like the power is off, you're not moving stuff around. There's a lot of debris that comes with a flood like this. So it's easy to like step on random pieces of metal and stuff like that. So just make sure that before you go in, you're not alone, or you're completely protected with boots and gloves. And because water, it's one of those things, mold starts to grow. So if you have masks that you can wear, try not to disturb anything when you're taking those photos, just in case mold has started to grow on some of the surfaces. Once you get those photos, and then once you talk to your insurance company, then I've done this in the last couple of days. Just go on to FEMA.gov, and there is a link on FEMA.gov to file for individual assistance after a disaster. When I went on there earlier today, you can actually put in your zip code and it'll tell you whether or not there's an emergency declared. Yesterday, there was a federal disaster declaration made for Park County, I believe, and also some other surrounding counties. So that does open up the application process for a lot of people. If the website's not updated, which it wasn't, go ahead and still apply. It just gets your foot in the door right now. So go ahead and do it if you can. And then you'll be in touch with an actual adjuster from the government to kind of go over your claim. For those of you who have businesses, so FEMA is really primarily, from what I've seen, primarily for individuals and households. For businesses, I would direct you to the Small Business Administration. They have a disaster loan assistance program. similar to what people used when people were applying for assistance for business operation through COVID. One of my clients that I was talking to in Gardner, who has a hotel, said that when the park was shut down in 2004 or 2005 because of fires, she was able to apply for a business loan through SBA to help with operation expenses. And those loans are typically, I think, very low interest, and the application process is super simple. But the same thing applies. I actually spoke with a SBA representative today, and they said that they do request a confirmation of coverage from your insurance carrier. So you may have to reach out to your vacation rental insurance carrier, your business insurance carrier, and file a claim for loss of income, and then get that documentation so that can accompany your paperwork to the Small Business Association. I think that's all I had. Bill, do you have any follow-up questions for me?
I just have one question. Just in terms of, I'm imagining it's not a fast process for like FEMA and the SBA to get back to people who are filing claims. Mm-hmm. Is there any sort of time period that people can expect to wait before they hear back, or like confirmation emails, things like that?
I don't know. There are, I would assume that once you file, you get an email response right away. When I did call the SBA today, I got through to a representative right away. Right. So I would think that, if you have a claim, you can always give them a call. And then I think the biggest hurdle with applying for these programs is making sure you have all your documents in order. So if they're asking you for income verification, or they're asking you for, your letter from your insurance company, you probably want to have that in the works before you start filing the claim, just to make it easier.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. And I'm sure there's going to be a ton of questions that we'll try to get over to you from once people start to actually see this video. But thanks so much, and we'll be in touch.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks for having me. Good luck, guys.
All right. See ya.
All right. Bye.